Good morning everyone, hope you're all having a wonderful day today. So today I'm bringing you a video on the Stevens/Savage Model 320 security shotgun. So now this is actually a fairly standard home defense type shotgun. You have an 18.5 inch barrel, so it's not very long, so it's pretty easy to use in close quarters. Though not as easy as a handgun or something like that. You have a nice pistol grip here, which actually makes the shotgun a little bit easier to wield in my opinion. It's just a little more natural for me to have a pistol grip rather than the regular slanted style grip that they have. The shotgun's not really that heavy either. It's just over 7 pounds, like 7.5 pounds, 8 pounds, something like that. So it's not really all that heavy, which means that carrying it around for a long time isn't really going to be too difficult. Even though it is lightweight, the recoil in it isn't bad. The recoil in it is actually better than my brother's Remington 870. Although this one here, it should be noted, it has a much shorter barrel of 18.5 versus 26 inches, so you are going to feel a lot less recoil. And because of that, you're also going to have a much wider spread, but that's perfect for a home defense style shotgun. So the features on this shotgun are super basic. You have a one-touch safety. You have a slide release on the opposite side right here, which you just press in and you can move the slide freely. Now something to note is that this shotgun only takes 2 3/4 and 3 inch shotgun shells, so you're not really going to be doing a lot of hunting with it, but with an 18.5 inch barrel, you're not going to be doing that anyway. So this shotgun really only has a couple of purposes. One is to be as good as it can for as cheap as it can, and 2 is self-defense or home defense type security, as is implied by the name. Now because it only has an 18.5 inch barrel and it's overall very low weight, and with the addition of a pistol grip, it's actually very easy to use. So if you're someone who doesn't have a lot of money to spend and just wants something for home defense or just some fun target shooting, this is actually a great deal. So now speaking of price, I picked up this brand new Model 320 for just under $170 on sale, which is a pretty screaming deal. So now Stevens' policy when making firearms is essentially as much quality as they can pack into an item for as little price. So even though these 320s are generally around anywhere from $200 to $250, that doesn't mean that they're a crappy shotgun or even that they feel like a cheap shotgun. Now I personally have shot and played around with a few other more expensive shotguns, and honestly for an extra few $100, of $400, $500, you're not really getting that much more than you get for just a couple $100. So there are a couple different things that you might be interested in. If you're looking for a shotgun, you might be looking for an adjustable stock. Also, this bump stop that they have right here is about a 1/2 inch thick, and it honestly does an okay job because there's not that much recoil. But if you put on like an inch pad on there, it would honestly, you would almost feel nothing with this gun. Also, there's no really options for mounting accessories unless you want to do one of the clamp-on accessory racks, which isn't really a big deal and just a little bit of extra money. But those are just some things to note when you're buying a $200 shotgun. But that, again, that doesn't mean that this shotgun is bad by any means. Now, honestly, this is the first shotgun that I've used with an 18.5 inch barrel, and because of that, even though it's lightweight, it also has the lowest recoil out of any shotgun that I've used. Now, there is a slight bit of vertical recoil with this shotgun, but even so, if you're slightly competent with firearms, it really won't be anything hard to handle. So you're not really going to be hunting or competing with something like this, but what you are going to be doing is you're going to be taking a target practice, which is essentially what I bought it for. I bought it just to take it to have a shotgun to shoot that was fun, that was cheap, and did the job. And for most people who buy this shotgun, it's most likely going to be a home defense weapon, something that they leave in their house just for a little bit of peace of mind. For its intended purpose of home defense, it's going to do an excellent job. The other day I put 100 shells through it, didn't have any issues with misloading or mischambering, and everything just went very smooth. It really wasn't even rough the first time that I got it. Some people complain that it's rough for the first few rounds that you cycle through it, but for me, I didn't really notice that. I didn't really notice a big difference after about 50 rounds or so. So for me, honestly, I really like this gun. It's fun to shoot, it's easy to shoot, it's been incredibly reliable, and so I would highly recommend this if you're looking for a very cheap home defense type weapon or just something that you want to take out for fun. So that's the review portion of this video. I hope you guys enjoy the following clips of me shooting it and playing around a little bit. See you guys next time, and peace off.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. What are you still doing here? The video's over. Wait. Why are you still here? Like, share, and subscribe. Or don't. The choice is yours. But if you do subscribe, thanks. And I like pizza. Peace off.